Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're taking a look at the Oculus Quest Pro, and we're taking a look at this accessory here that is officially from Meta, and it is of course the full light blocker. So for those of you guys who don't know, of course when you got the Quest Pro, you would only get like the blockers for the sides included in the package, so you would get a lot of light from the bottom. So they did have an accessory that costs $49.99, which I think is crazy expensive, of course, for just the plastic. I got it for, or the foam material, however you want to call it. I got it for you guys. I got it to review on this channel so you guys can know if I think it's worth it, if it actually does what it's supposed to do. And we're going to go ahead and talk about it. So let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a recce is the gaming tech. Gaming tech is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Alright guys, so we are back here with the video. As you can see, I have the Quest Pro here in my hand. Don't mind the speakers that are on the side that makes this look like a transformer. That is going to be, we're going to be talking about these speakers in a different video, so definitely stay tuned and subscribe for that. You're not going to want to miss that review. But today we're talking about the light blocker, and here it is. Here is the light blocker here. As you can see, it blocks out all the light now. It has the sides and the bottom there, so you can take a look, just like that. And obviously it is magnetic, just like the light blockers that came in the box were for the sides. So you literally just take your Quest Pro just like this, and you just take this, and you kind of just like stick it on there. It would help if I was actually looking at the view. But as you can see, it magnetically just sits on there, really nice and tight. And then of course now it has the blinders on the side, and it kind of wraps around the bottom so you can see it. So obviously, it's a very simple accessory. It does magnetize that too, but there are a couple things we need to talk about, which is why I'm making this video. Of course, is it worth it? So, first of all, when I put on this light blocker here, it does cover all of these sides, and it does cover 99% with my facial, with my head sculpture, if you want to call it that. It doesn't have any light on the bottom. Like, I would have to really, really look for it at the very tiny area, like right underneath my nose, like right here, for a very small smidge of light coming through, like 1%. But I would have to specifically look for it. Otherwise, it's completely blocked off. I know I've seen some people who have talked about this thing saying that there's a lot of light leakage through the nose. I don't have that with my facial my facial sculpture and stuff like that. I'm putting this on. Like I said, it's 99% blocked for me, so I'm happy with the way that this thing is blocking light. So yeah, if you want, it's going to depend on your face shape and all that kind of stuff, on how well it works for you, unfortunately, from what it seems like, because some people have said it's good, and then I've seen some people say that there's a lot of light still from the nose area, if that bothers you, even though the rest of the light on the side is blocked, which is good. For me, 99% of it is blocked, so I'm really happy with it, with this. Now, well, another thing that people have been talking about, and I do find it is really strange, is the fact that when you have the base here, as you can see on the left-hand side here, of where you actually charge it, if I were to place this on here, it does not actually charge because it is now lifted a little bit from the bottom here. So you're not going to be able to lift it, as you guys can see there, because of that. So, unfortunately, every time you want to charge it on the dock, you're literally going to have to pull this out and then put it on the dock, and then, of course, it will charge at that point. As you guys may have heard that noise. It is now lit green. So, is that a deal breaker? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, for me, as you can tell, it's a half a second to remove this, so it's not a big deal. It doesn't mean I'm not going to use this. Is it an annoyance? Absolutely. Should they have, considering this is a main accessory from Meta, and it was made for the Quest Pro, should they have obviously realized it and figure out a different solution? Probably. But again, considering that if this wasn't magnetic and it had to like finagle the position every single time, that'd be way more annoying. But considering that these are magnetic and it just kind of slides in its place every single time, it's not as big of a deal for me as it is for other people. But your mileage may vary. You have to decide if that's an annoyance for you, because it is, if you're using the plate, going to be blocking. You're going to have to remove it every time you charge. But other than that, I mean, there's not too much to say about this thing. I do like it. I do think it's expensive. $49.99 for this foam piece is ridiculous, and it should have been included in the box, like we all know. But it's not, so here we are. And as somebody who paid the $49.99 myself, I'm not returning it, and I am keeping it because it does what I want it to do. It blocks 99% of the light when I'm playing, and it makes me more immersed. When playing games, it kind of gives me the Quest 2 feel when I'm playing the Quest Pro, which is exactly what I wanted. and it feels nice. The material feels nice on your face. It feels nice and soft, just like the original blinders do. So I really like that. You can still put glasses in it. I have put glasses in it. It is a little bit more cumbersome because it's obviously a full gasket now. So you just got to finagle your glasses a little bit, but it's still really easy, and I'm happy with it as far as putting in glasses. And it does what it says it's supposed to do. You just got to make sure that you're okay with A, the price, and B, with the fact that you're going to have to remove it every time you want to charge it on the plate here. For me, I just remove it and put it right there, put it back when I'm done and it's done charging. So that is pretty much it, guys. That's everything you guys need to know about it. For me, I'm keeping it. For you, you got to decide if those two caveats are okay. If they are, I think you'll be happy with it. Unless if you're falling into that section of people who are having, I guess, issues with more light bleakage in the nose area. I guess it's going to depend on your face, so you may or may not fall into that category, and it's hard for me to say whether you will or won't. For me, I'm lucky, and I don't fall into that category, and it's blocking 99% of the light, like I said. So if you guys have any questions about anything you guys have seen in today's video, as always, leave it down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Until next time.